2021, si Tony Yang was caught by elements of the PBDEG Industrial Authority smuggling rice through the port in Sanjia. These are documented.
It means, Congressman Fernandez, na yung Golden Sun ang nagmamay-ari, si Tony Yang, di ba?
Yes.
Ibig
Tony Yang.
sabihin, sila rin ang involved sa rice cartel dito sa Metro Manila.
And yung pong Yangtze Rice Mill, wherein hundred of millions pass through their account, dito po nila dinadaan yung mga bigas.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair, kaya pala kawawa ang mga farmers natin. Dahil lang sa Golden Sun na ito, puro imported rice na galing Vietnam ang nila pinapadala rito. At ang ating mga magasaka ay nagko-complain na pinababayaan po sila dahilan sa imported rice na ito at kay Tony Yang pala ang Golden Sun, Mr. Chair.
Si Ong Jiang Yang nakakonect po kay Baofu Ong Sheng. Sa inyo po yung Baofu, ma'am? Ma'am Alice?
Your Honor, yung land lang po. And before 21 po.
Basta itong meetings daw, Baofu. Nakakonect po yan sa Empire 999 Realty Corporation, kung saan po nakita yung 3.6 billion pesos na shabu sa Mexico under Willie Ong.
Yes, Congressman Adjong.
Yes, Mr. Chair, if there are no other interpellants, I'd like to ask just two simple questions to
Okay,
NBI.
please make it short.
Yes, thank you.
NBI. SDS has a manifestation to make, so please.
I'd like to ask, Mr. Chair, I'd like to address these questions to NBI. NBI po, yes. But I got curious po, a couple of days ago, there was a news that came out of the body double of Mayor Alice Guo. I'd just like to know what's actually the relevance of catching this body double of Mayor Alice Guo insofar as your investigation is concerned.
Mr. Chair, good evening again. With regards po dito sa sinasabi nating mga body double, no? There was a time na nung hindi pa po natin nalalaman na siya ay nasa ibang bansa, ay nabalita po na nakikita siya sa iba't ibang lugar, no? So, sa pag-iimbestiga po natin, ay may mga natuklasan tayo na meron siyang mga empleyado na hawig sa kanya. At posible, ito ay maaaring isang taktika para ilihis o ilinlang yung mga taong sumusubaybay para po ma-serve doon ang warrant of arrest ng contempt ng Senado po.
So,
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair. So, ibig sabihin po, parang decoy siya.
Parang ganun po ang lumalabas, Mr. Chair.
How many body doubles do we probably see? Isa lang po or mga decoys? Isa lang, dalawa, tatlo?
Sa amin pong pagsubaybay ay isa lang po yung napansin namin, Mr. Chair.
So ito po ay ginawa deliberately probably to ilihis yung investigation ninyo? Was there any in your investigation, was this done deliberately or in connivance with Miss Alice Go? Of course, with the permission of that particular person having to pose as Miss Alice Go?
Wala naman po kaming nakuhang ganong testimonya. Ito lang po ay isang anggulo na aming tiningnan. In fact, ang nasa pina na po natin at humarap na rin po sa NBI, yung pong sinasabi natin nakahawig niya at nagbigay na rin po ng testimonya sa NBI, Mr. Chair.
Okay. For my final question, Mr. Chair, so ibig sabihin, hindi naman ito, this is just the assumption and there was no obstruction of justice ever committed by this person because you're actually looking for a fugitive and there was a body double that came out, so there was no obstruction of justice ever been committed or established for you to be able to file any pertinent cases against this person, this double body of Ms. Alice Guo?
Mr. Chair, sa ngayon po ay iniimbestigahan pa po yan dahil meron pa rin pong ibang anggulong tinitingnan dito po, Mr. Chair.
Okay, but we are sure that we are in front of us is the real Alice Guo, at least. Tama
Yes,
po.
Mr. Chair.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congressman Adjong. Senior Deputy Speaker Gonzales.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ma'am Alice, Ma'am Kasi, may tanong po ako sa inyo. Pilipino po ba talaga kayo?
Opo, Mr. Chair, Filipino po ako.
Ikaw, Ma'am Cassandra, Pilipino ka ba?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Mahal nyo ba talaga yung Pilipinas?
Opo, mahal ko pang Pilipinas.
Mr. Chair.
Mayor Alice Goo, naging mayor ka po ng Bambang Tarlac. Every Monday, nagpa-flag racing kayo. Alam niyo kung kantahin yung Lupang Hinirang?
Opo.
Pwede huwag mong ikanta yung last sentence ng Lupang Hinirang.
Ang mamatayan na dahil sa'yo?
Nang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Totoo ba yan?
Opo.
Ba't mo kami pinapahirapan? Ba't yung pinapahirapan yung Pilipinas? Hirap na yung Pilipinas. Alam mo ba yon? Alam mo ba yon? Hirap na po yung Pilipinas. Kaya tinanong kita kung mahal niyo po yung Pilipinas. Kami po, mahal namin yung bansa namin. Kung kayo'y Pilipino, dapat mahalin niyo rin yung bansa natin. Tinitingnan kita sa mata. Tinititigan kita sa mata. Eye to eye tayo. Kung sino yung matalo, yun yung hindi nagsasalita ng totoo. Diba? Hindi kita titingnan kita talaga mamaya. Pero may tanong ako sa iyo. Kilala mo ba si Michael Yang?
Mr. Chair, hindi ko po kilala si Michael Yang.
Kilala mo ba si Ong Jiang Yang?
Mr. Chair, hindi ko rin pong kilala yung Ong Jiang Yang.
Mayor Alice, dito sa research namin, si Ong Jiang Yang is one of the 7 individuals whose assets were frozen by the Court of Appeals in relation to the qualified trafficking investigation into the Banban, Tarlac, and it has been reported that accounts linked Ong Jiang Yang with transaction amounting to 3.2 billion were used to finance Ong Sheng, a POGO firm that was raided of its illegal activities and has close ties to Alice Goals of Bao Fu Land Development Incorporated. Naniniwala po kayo dito sa aming research?
Mr. Chair, doon sa research niyo po, wala pong pumasok sa akin na pera at hindi ko po kilala yung sinabi niyo po ng Ong Jiang Yang. Pero marami na po ako narinig po na ganun po na issue po about that.
Well, naitanong ko to kasi the topic after this discussion, medyo nagkulang tayo sa oras. Mayroon kaming matrix na papakita sa taong bayan para makita natin yung real perspective, yung real picture, kung sino talaga ang nasa likod ng mga illegal activities dito sa ating bansa. Una, drug activities. Pangalawa, yung POGO. Pangatlo, EJK, extrajudicial killing. Number 4, lahat ng mga taga-China pumunta dito, namili ng libo-libong hektarya sa ating bansa. Ngayon, napakalaki nito. Alam mo, tumatawag sa akin ngayon. This is our next topic. I will give to Chairman Dan the other question. Chairman Dan,
Thank you.
hello?
Thank you, SDS, no? For the information of the body, no? A while ago, we were discussing about the Philippine Sanjia Steel Corporation, which was owned by a Chinese national pretending to be a Filipino who happens to be the brother of Mr. Michael Yang and Ong Jiang Yang, which is, according to AMLAC, there is a financial transaction with Miss Alice Go. And looking forward, we have invited the said person who owns the Philippine Sanjia Steel Corporation, located in Cagayan de Oro City. We invite him to be a part of this discussion, not only because of him being the brother of Mr. Michael Yang and Ho Jing Yang, but of course, his relation to the Alwana compound wherein the PNP inspected the alleged POGO operation that was operating then before. Now, it has reached to our knowledge that this brother of Ho Jing Yang, of Hong Ming Yang, who is Michael Yang, and Hong Jing Yang, who is being cited already in contempt, now is in the custody of the immigration. Because, accordingly, siguro ilabas natin yung ano, kanina pinakita ko na po yun. Ipakita nga natin yung passport. Ayan. If you remember, Alice Go, yan si Dian-Sing Yang, na eldest brother ni Michael Yang, was already apprehended at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport a while ago. And his violation is in accordance with the immigration law. Since in his corporation that he filed at the SEC. Can you kindly show the picture of the Philippine Sanjia Steel Corporation, wherein he is the president? He owns a passport in the name of Antonio Lim. No, the other one. The corporation. Ang corporation. Okay, sige. Okay, dito. Yeah, that Antonio Lim, where his residence that was submitted to the SEC, Yacal Street, Cugman, Cagayan de Oro City, is the same person of the brother of Michael Yang in the name of Jian Xing Yang, the older brother of Mr. Michael Yang. Now, what is his violation? Why he was apprehended in the international Ninoy Aquino International Airport because of his violation of these laws in accordance with our immigration policies. Now, siguro, Mr. Chairman, I will brief yung ating pong mga members that yung 2,000, yung mga businesses that he is into. Mr. Tony Yang or si Jianxing Yang or Antonio Lim owns and started in 2000. He established the Yangtze Group Trade Company Incorporated, which involved different importation. And these are the different companies that he owns. And in here, the Yangtze Rice Mill, Mr. Chairman, dito tayo medyo nag-worry because a lot of hundreds of millions of pesos enter in this Yangtze Rice Mill under the Golden Sun Cargo Examination Service Corporation, which is owned also by the brother of Michael Yang in the name of Tony Yang. So basically, Mr. Chairman, hindi lamang po sa Pogo nagtatago yung ating mga Chinese personalities pretending to be Filipinos, but also in the different corporations. Like this Sanjia Steel Corporation, who have invested 800 million in the PBDEG, Philippine Industrial Area, wherein 22 hectares belong to us. He rented it out, the 22 hectares, where he put also a port, a wharf, wherein doon po nagdadak yung mga ship na kung saan pinapasok po yung mga kargamento papunta po doon sa kanilang Sanjia Steel Corporation. Now siguro pakita po natin yung Sanjia, yung mismong warehouse. You will notice that the warehouse that was constructed in 2018, the same time that Bamban and Porac were being constructed, nagsimula po sila dyan. At makikita po niyo na meron silang port na kung saan easily they can penetrate all the cargos or the different goods that entering the premises. Dyan po nila pinadadaan. Ang mabigat po dito, Mr. Chairman, is the development plan that they have submitted in the city of Cagayan de Oro City. Can you kindly show the ground floor plan, the second floor plan, the roof deck, and the third floor plan? You can see the plan that they have submitted. The plan that they have submitted for all those buildings that were constructed, almost the same on those plan that was constructed in Banban and in Porac. Mga kwarto-kwarto wherein the POGO operation is being conducted. In here, Mr. Chairman, I'll be showing as well the different. I'm not going to show the different financial bank transaction wherein the different exchanges of money that involves those who are in the drug trade. We will withhold on the showing of this matrix, and I think the PAOK-TF kay Dr. Winston Casio, who is now with Mr. Tony Yang, may have the proper knowledge of expressing the whole and the totality of this matrix. But in this matrix that we have seen, Mr. Chairman, I can see prominent personalities that are involved in the drug trade. Most likely, all the drugs that some of those entering in our country pass through that port, hiding in a legitimate business. But, of course, Mr. Chairman, it is just right and proper that we have invited the incorporators of the Sanjia Steel Corporation last week. And unfortunately, they haven't replied. And now that they are under the custody of the immigration officers, then maybe, Mr. Chairman, we can invite them over. Or Mr. Tony Yang, the brother of Michael Yang, can be invited in this Quad Committee. Dahil itong taong to, Mr. Chairman, have been here since 1998 or 1997. He started his business in 2000. So, basically, he know how to speak Tagalog. And we will understand the way that he's speaking. So, Mr. Chairman, siguro for now, because he is under the custody of the immigration, we will be refraining from talking about him for the meantime until such time that that person is here with us in this Quad Committee, Mr. Chair.
Thank
Chair.
you, Congressman Fernandez.
Mr. Chair, can I just say something?
Yes, Congressman Abante.
It means, Mr. Chair, according to the manifestation of Congressman Dan Fernandez, that there is a real connection between Pogo and drugs, Mr. Chair. And that is what our people need to know, that there is a real connection here between Pogo and drugs and Chinese syndicate, Mr. Chair. I think it would be also good for Congressman Fernandez to
Yes.
tell us of the Cavite Shabu
Yes,
raid.
yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes,
if
go
I may,
ahead.
no, as a matter of fact, Congressman Abante, mag-start po sila ng when they started the businesses, yung smuggling ng rice, vegetables, petroleum, and then yun nga ginamit po nila yung PBDEG. They have contracted a memorandum of understanding na kung saan yung 47 hectares will be converted. Gagawin pong yung kanilang tinatawag na Steel Manufacturing Corporation. But you have to realize, Mr. Chairman, that ang laki po ng kanilang ng kanilang tinatawag na kailangan pera para ma-develop po yung lugar. Pero yung kanilang capital outlay, paid up capital is only less than 25 million. So how can they put up a big facility like this, di ba? Na ang kanilang paid up capital is only below the amount that they are constructing in that area. So now, Mr. Chairman, I think there was also in 2021, si Tony Yang was caught by elements of the PBDEG Industrial Authority smuggling rice through the port in Sanjia. These are documented.
It means, Congressman Fernandez, na yung Golden Sun ang nagmamay-ari, si Tony Yang, di ba?
Yes.
Ibig
Tony Yang.
sabihin, sila yun ang involved sa rice cartel dito sa Metro Manila.
And yung pong Yangtze Rice Mill, wherein hundreds of millions pass through their account, dito po nila dinadaan yung mga bigas. Kung pakikita natin lang, pakita na natin yung Yangtze Rice Mill.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Mr.
can I
Chair,
interject?
I just wanted to show the Yangtze Rice
Okay,
Mill,
after
which
the-
is owned also by Tony Yang, wherein millions of pesos pass through their account, including those who are involved in the drug trade.
Sige.
The name of Nono, Wenson Lee, Michael Yang, lahat po yan andun po sa kanilang transaction. Andun talaga lahat ang kanilang mga pangalan. At andun ang amount. Ayan po, yung kanilang Yangtze Rice Mill. Na kung makikita niyo po, ang address ng Yangtze Rice Mill is Alwana Business Park, Cagman, Cagayan de Oro City. At itong Golden Sun, which is owned also by Tony Yang.
Okay.
So, basically, Mr. Chairman, napapagduktong-duktong na po natin yung ating matagal na pong pinag-uusapan dito, 2 years ago pa, na nakikita po natin na talagang may koneksyon ng Pogo, may koneksyon ng mga korporasyon, ng mga Chinese corporation,
Rice cartel.
at meron yung sa drug cartel, meron sa rice cartel,
Rice cartel.
and different kind of smuggling that is being perpetrated by that corporation, legitimized by those Chinese personalities that pretended to be Filipinos.
Mr. Chair,
Thank you.
Mr. Chair, kaya pala kawawa ang mga farmers natin. Dahil lang sa Golden Sun na ito, puro imported rice na galing Vietnam ang nila pinapadala rito. At ang ating mga magasaka ay nagko-complain na pinababayaan po sila dahilan sa imported rice na ito at kay Tony Yang pala ang Golden Sun, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, Congressman Abante. Senior Deputy Speaker Gonzales.
Salamat, Mr. Chairman. Well, t-share lang po. Medyo mahaba-haba. Pero mahaba na po tayo sa maghapon na to. Ito yung pinaka-matrix, para may idea lang po kayo. Si Michael Yang, brother niya si Ong Jan Yang. Di ba po? Tapos, andito po si Alan Lim. Yung Alan Lim, siya po ang sa Xiongwei Technology. At yung wife po ni Alan Lim ay si Nono Lim. Ngayon po, dito po sa matrix na to, hindi ko lang po mapakita sa ating big screen, yung C9KG Technology Corporation, yung Turkish Diamond Technology Corporation, si Ong Jiang Yang, nakakonect po kay Baofu Ong Sheng. Sa inyo po yung Baofu, ma'am? Ma'am Alice?
Your Honor, yung land lang po. And before 21 po.
Basta itong matrix daw, Baofu. From Ong Jiang Yang to Turkish Diamond, and then C9K Corporation to Baofu Ong Sheng. And then, Mr. Chairman, yung Michael Yang at saka si Alan Lim, yung Golden Sun 999 Realty Development 2017, ang nangyari po nun, sa aming matrix, si Rose Nono Lim, si Lee Wenzai, tapos si A.D. Taiyang, yung sa'yo, Mr. Karaps, Chairman Karaps, Jack Yang, Ong Yang, Alvin Nguyen, tapos po papunta siya kay Sunflare Industrial Supply Development sa San Simon, Pampanga. At yung edit Taiyang naman po, Jack yan, nakakonect po yan sa Empire 999 Realty Corporation, kung saan po nakita yung 3.6 billion pesos na shabu sa Mexico under Willie Ong. Si Willie Ong, kasama niya po si Michelle C. at si Elaine Chua. So, yun po, Mr. Chairman, ang pwede kong ma-share for the meantime para at least mayroong konting ideya yung ating mga nanonood sa atin maghapon. Salamat po, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senior Deputy Speaker Gonzales.